Welcome to a city immortalized in song, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Broncos will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will start this game off. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Dropping back, it's Odom. Fires toward the target. Got him in the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. So Western Michigan's offense will take the field for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 20, he's got space. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Jones wants to throw it. Plucks it out of the air. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Back to pass. They get to him as he throws. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And the Broncos come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They've been able to get the ball out of their own end nicely. 1st and 10 from the 38. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brooks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. finds his tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Brooks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
7, Kennesaw State, 0.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Finding themselves down 7. Breaks into the open. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 1st downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
A really nice job by the quarterback putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl, try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass, but when the QB puts it that hard on the money with that much accuracy, really hard route to defend.
Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Looking downfield, it's Odom. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Brooks. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Jukes his way for more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Broncos are marching down the field. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Jones to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. Got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Broncos! Excellent pass by the back on the option. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Maurice. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking to throw, it's Odom. Makes the grab, it's Wilson. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
To the air on 1st down. Got his man.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll move the tight end. Takes the handoff. It's Welsh. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Kennesaw State right back to work. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. With the catch, it's Parker. There are a few things that just make me happy in life. A great steak, a scrumptious dessert, and a tight end who makes a catch on 3rd down.
If the steak's medium rare, I'm right there with you, Reese. And I'm also there with you on these tight ends on third down, too. Too big for DBs to cover, too fast for linebackers to cover. That guy's a weapon.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that they're looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Second down.
Gonna look downfield again. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Behind the chains now on second and long.
Second down.
Looking to throw, it's Odom. Fires to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Play number 10 on this series. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again. This time a rather long one from 46 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab on the left. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And that is another first down.
Jones wants to throw it. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And that is a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. And the Broncos in a good spot here with second and short. Running back searching for a hole. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard.
Unleashes one deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to throw, it's Odom. Pressure coming. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll start this drive firing. Caught over the middle. It's Conley. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Fires left. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. The Broncos will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Using his feet. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. It's Odom. It's complete to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. 3rd and short now from their own 48. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Jones to throw. They're working that left side. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. And the Broncos with the 1st and 10. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards. Make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Now adjusting. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Got it in the middle. It's Conley. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Broncos back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Now the play fake. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Bring in the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. On the move, it's Welch. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
To the air, it's Odom. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Lets it fly. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Running into the open space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
He leaves it with his back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Looking for a man. It's Odom. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes to the right. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Western Michigan. The defense putting points on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Vanderbilt is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 35 to Georgia. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, trying to get him on the ground, with this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Looking for a man. It's Odom. Fires to the big fella. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. The kick is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Off play action on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's busted. They've got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And first down for the offense.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brooks. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Going for it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the fourth quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. To the air. It's Odom. Oh, they're after him. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Wilson. just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Sends it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Jones wants to throw it. Here's a hit. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. That is no good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. This offense has it with really good field position. Caught in the backfield. It's Brooks. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
Leaves it with the running back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Quick spin on the ride. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Broncos are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos! They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And there is no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
34, Kennesaw State, 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Odom. Gets rid of it. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers.
Breaks into the open on the left. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. He'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.